Hi guys, this is the Irish.traveler, and today we're going to take a little road trip. So I hope you enjoy the ride. Let's hit the road, as they say. Okay, we're starting off at the end of Bray. We're heading to a place called Greystones. Now the route that I'm taking is kind of like the long way, but you can go by highway, but today we're not going to do that. We're going to take, as they say, it's called the scenic route. So hope you enjoy the drive, and when we get closer to the destination, I'll let you know. Now up there you can see in the distance up on the hill, that is Bray Golf Club, and you see the name there on the sign, the entrance to the club, which we've just passed. And we got some traveller park here to the left. One of my friends in the UK knows about them. But anyway, this is basically the scenic route to the destination we're going to. So mostly it's a lot of greenery. Now, being a sunny day like this and it's the weekend, I'd say when we get to our destination it's going to be fairly busy, and I'm hoping to get some parking and then take you to the beach of the destination that we're heading to today. As you can see, we got properties on either side, with a mixture of farming land, not just all residential. But this trip, road trip, I should say, is bringing you to a place called Greystones, which is in the area of County Wicklow. So we just have this cyclist here, and I can't be driving in the middle lane there, so when I have to wait to get to the broken line, then I can overtake if there's no oncoming cars. But we're travelling about 43 kilometers an hour, just up to nearly 30 miles per hour for those people in the UK and the United States. Okay, let's pass this young lady. As you can see, we're along the coast, heading into Greystones. I think what you see here is self-explanatory. We got some residential properties along here. We've not reached Greystones yet, but we're quite near. So I haven't been in Greystones in a lot of years. So I'm just kind of like doing this road trip on the fly, as they say, pointing the car in direction and just going with it. As you can see, we have Lidl over here. That's a big supermarket, well, fairly big supermarket chain. It's open 7 days a week, and there's a couple of other things. The shopping centre is called Black Line Centre. This is one of our petrol stations, the K. We have Esso, we have Texaco and other stations for fuel for motor vehicles. And basically every petrol station has their own kiosk or newsagents or convenience store. So today, as I said, we're heading into Greystones. I'm just going on the fly. It's been many years since I've been out this way. So I thought I'd bring you guys along, because I haven't done a road trip in, I think, a couple of weeks or something. So let's see how we do today. And this video is raw, it's not going to be edited. It's going to be, as I say, one take. If I get parking down to where I want to go, I'm going to stop the video and then restart it again and set it up on a handheld tripod so I can bring you down to where I want to show you, which I've never been to, if we can. And then I'm going to make a part 2 where I use the drone. So that's my plan today, but as you know, I'm doing this on the fly and nothing is organized, nothing. I just have a plan in mind to show you what I'm seeing and just go with the flow. Now that's a part of the railroad. That's, you can get the dirt from Howth to Greystones. And this is where Greystones Harbour is. And this bar I used to drink in many years ago. What's it called? Oh, it's called the Beach House. I think it's changed its name since I've been here, since I kind of like socialised here. But it might have been the Beach House before, but I can't remember. It's been many years. And I haven't socialised down here in many years. Probably 20 years since I've socialised down here, maybe even longer. So as I said, I'm kind of bringing you on the fly. Nothing's planned. This road is a one-way system, so I'm going to see if I can. I've never been down it before, so I'm going to see if I can get parking around here. If not, I'll have to go around and come back again. And as I said, I'll stop the video and then I'll do a bit of a walking tour and show you the harbour. Now, this looks like apartments, private residence. Yeah, they are. They're private apartments, square kind of buildings. I've never seen this before, so it's all new to me and all new to you. So let's take a left down here and see where it takes us, because I've never actually been down this road before. But as you can see, we're right on the coast. And like I said, I might have to go around because I'm fairly away from the harbour now. And I think there's parking up in the parking lot by the harbour. So I'm probably going to head that way, as this is a one-way system and I can't go back on it. I might as well take you along. What I'm seeing, and like I said, I've never been here before, ever. we got a busker. Haven't seen a busker in a long time. Wow, there's a few people on the beach. Anyway, as I said, I'm just doing this on the fly, and I want to park closer to the harbour and then basically show you guys what's happening. So I think we're going to take a right here. Okay, that's Greystones Dart Station. So that's the last stop for the Dart, it's called. You can get it from Howth to Greystones here. But there is another train that runs along which goes down further south to Rosslare, and that's where you can pick up a boat if you want to go to France. I've actually done it where I was taking a car to Barcelona. So I actually did drive down to Rosslare, got the boat from Rosslare to Cherbourg in France, drove 12 hours that next day. It was 18 and a half hours on the boat to Cherbourg from Rosslare, County Wexford. And then I drove 12 hours from Cherbourg to Toulouse, and then I stayed in the hotel in Toulouse, and then got up the next day and drove to Barcelona, where I dropped off the car to the customer who I met at Barcelona airport, and flew out that day to the UK, spent a couple of days in the UK and then back to Ireland. But basically that trip was 2.25 days in travel, and it's a few hours down to Rosslare from where I live. Then it was 18 and a half hours, as I said, on the boat. And then I did from Cherbourg to Barcelona, or sorry, Cherbourg to Toulouse, and that was a 12-hour drive. That was a long day driving. Don't ask me how many times I had to refuel, but I'd say I probably had to refuel a couple of times, or at least once anyway, because I did arrive in Cherbourg with a full fuel tank. And maybe I only had to refuel one. This trip I did many years ago, so I don't really remember everything about it. But I've driven to Barcelona twice, where I picked up a vehicle in France and then drove it to Barcelona as well. That was a commercial vehicle, I had to pick up a truck. And I picked that up in France and then drove it to Barcelona, and I was in Barcelona for a week with the truck. And then I flew home because I was leaving the truck in France. Anyway, we've got to Greystones Harbour, so I'm going to kind of like stop the video here and then set it up on the handheld tripod and the microphone, and then do a walkabout. So as you'll see me in a second, but it's going to take me a bit of time to set up, as some of you guys know. But we'll catch you very soon. So for you guys that are still tuned in to my video, like I said in the car, this is Greystones Harbour. So I thought I'd bring you guys on a little walking tour. And if you tell me what you think, in the comments down below. That would be appreciated. Now I think that's a marina over there. I've never seen it before. Like I said, I've never been down here before, ever. So, like I said, this is Greystones Harbour. So there's no swimming allowed. I'm sure people do get in, because it's the Irish way. As you can see there, a bit of a storage place for boats. So let's get it closer. I hope there's not much wind. Because I've got the muffler on the mic. So, as we can see there, Greystones from Wicklow started in 1920, celebrating 100 years to 2020. So let's take a walk. Boat storage area, as you can see. Today. It is a Sunday, and I'm not actually wearing a jumper for once. It's a little cold, but it's quite nice, quite refreshing. So as you see there, do a bit of a close-up, Teddy's ice cream. Now that company has been around for a long time, and as far as I remember, going back to my childhood, they have a shop which is still running. It's called Teddy's Ice Cream. It's famous for, it's a famous name for Dublin for ice cream, and there's always queues. So they've got a lot of vans on the road now, a lot more than they used to have. And they've opened up a few more other outlets. They have 2 outlets in Dún Laoghaire. And probably other places as well. They even do delivery now, I've seen on the app. They deliver ice cream to your house. Now, as you can see, we've got a little bit of a park there. A few people sitting around on a sunny Sunday afternoon. And I presume most people there are within one family, but I doubt it. Knowing the Irish and being Irish, we're a bit stubborn. So we're coming up to that marina that you saw a little while ago when I was walking across to where I am now. You can actually walk down. Now, this building looks like apartments to me. Private residential apartments. Price-wise, I wouldn't have a clue, because I don't know what residential prices at the moment, but supposedly prices have gone up in Ireland. What percentage, I don't know, but prices have definitely gone up. Now you can see Greystones Marina. It's my first time seeing it. I've never seen it before. And you guys are seeing it now. So let's get a bit of a close-up. As you can see. Now that boat there, it's called the Fastnet Pelican. It's Newcastle registration, which would be the UK. So I guess he's storing his boat here. What it's used for, I don't know. But I see a big kind of winch on the back. What for? I don't know. Maybe it's to do with sea mammals. I don't think it doesn't even look like a trawler anyway. Maybe it's an oceanic boat that goes out and checks things out in the ocean, whatever. But you can't really see the name of it, but I did read the name of the boat. The boat says Newcastle, so a lot of people wouldn't know. Fastnet Pelican, Newcastle. So that has to be the UK. Anyway, let's take a walk further on down. Let's see where this takes us. I hope the audio is good, because it's the first time I've actually used this mic. And it does have a wind blower, or one of those covers that you put on your mic to help get rid of the wind. I forgot what you call them. I knew what it was when I got it, but I can't remember what it is now, because I did get this mic a while ago. So, oh, that's good. We can walk around so we can come back the other direction. Back to the car. It's handy, I hope, to know. Or we'll have to walk back this way, who knows. Anyway, as I said, I've never been down here before. And you're seeing it for the first time, and I'm seeing it for the first time. Even though I'm from Dublin, and Greystones isn't far from where I live, I've actually never been down here before. So I think that's Bray Head in the distance there, where I put up my drone. But I didn't come that far with the drone, even though I know it'll go 8 kilometers. I wasn't going to take the risk. But I think that is Bray Head. I could be wrong. If somebody is watching this and they know what the name of it is, they want to leave a comment below so I know. But we'll continue our little walk. As you can see, other people's private boats that are moored here. I'd say a lot of those boats are moored here all year round because it costs money to take them out and store them on land. Unless the person can take their boat home. With boat storage, I say, is quite expensive. So some people would leave their boats moored in the harbour. Like I said, those apartments up there seems to be quite a large complex. But as I said before, I've never been down here before. Anyway, let's see where this takes us. Now, because of the location I'm in, I can't put the drone up here. You're not allowed to fly drones within harbours, ports, public areas like that. So it's impossible to fly my drone around here. But the place that I'm going to take you afterwards, which will be part 2, I hope to get the drone up and I can show you some of the coastline from the air. So, kind of reached my end walking destination. Let's do a close up. As you can see. Now, that way off in the distance, that piece of land there, that's Holt. And one of these days, I'm going to go out there and show you guys. I haven't been out there in such a long time either. With weather and the restrictions we had, it's only, I think about a month ago, we were allowed to go outside our 5-kilometre distance. We can go anywhere now in the country of Ireland, but hotels are still not open. We are supposed to hear during the week if the bars and restaurants will be opening fully for indoor-outdoor dining, but I heard on the radio today, Sunday, that it could be delayed to later in July. I think I heard the 15th of July, but the government haven't made a decision yet. Anyway, nothing we can do about it. Ireland is the strictest European Union country on opening up, getting back to normal. But what I heard on the radio is the ministers want to hear more information from NAFTA, which is the medical end, and they'll make a decision if they're going to open on the 5th of July, bars and restaurants. Travel restrictions are supposed to be lifted on the 17th, I think, but if they delay it, I presume travel is going to be delayed. Now, that will only be travel to European Union countries. But what countries we're allowed to go to as of yet, it hasn't been said. But as I say, we're stuck with this situation. There's not a lot we can do about it. We just have to go with the flow. Anyway, let's head back towards the car. And we'll start up the car and we'll do a bit more driving and see where it takes us. And like I said, I'm not allowed to fly the drone here. Even my drone will tell me I'm not allowed to fly here, because there'll be a warning coming up on my screen. A no flight zone. That's, I guess, to keep protection of harbours and ports. So even though this is a harbour, it's not a commercial harbour like for big boats coming in or anything like that. Only for small, as you can see, private boats. But as you can see, there is a little wind today. But where I'm actually walking now, it's kind of blocked by the wall here. So I'm not feeling anything. Tiny little bit of wind. But it's kind of refreshing. It's not cold. I'm actually not even wearing a sweater today. Don't ask me what it is degrees out, because I didn't check. But it's nice. I got somebody's fast boat down there. It's got a 250 horsepower. I think it's a Mercury engine. Or is it a Suzuki? I think it's a Suzuki engine. See, we got a helicopter up there in the sky. I don't know if you can see it from the glare. I can't really see the screen because I've got the sun basically over the camera. Well, I'm actually using the iPhone 12 Pro. And I'm shooting this in 4K, 60 frames per second.
Oh, I just cut myself so badly jumping on that wall. Is it actually a big dock, to be honest? How many? Is 5 including the top one? Top 1 to 2. 5 times 1.5 is what? 7.5 plus 2, 1.5 feet. Oh. Hey, it's such a big dock, man.
I hope you guys are enjoying what I'm seeing, because it's the first time for you guys to actually see it. It's actually the first time for me seeing it, as I've said previously. Looks like this walkway stops, but the walkway goes off to the left. I won't know till I get up closer, but we'll continue on. Oh, that's a submersible on the foredeck of that boat. It looks like one from what I can see from here. I will get kind of closer to the boat when I move up here, and then I do a close-up. But it could be a generator. But from what I can see, it could be a submersible. Oh, it's a generator. I'm seeing electrical cables coming off it. Okay. It's not what I thought it was. Yeah, it's a generator. It's an unusual place to leave a generator on the foredeck of a boat, but it's strapped down anyway. Okay, as you can see, we've reached the end here. I kind of figured when I turned the corner back there that this could be the end, and it was. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pan around a bit from the other side, meaning this side, because we started over the other end. That's where the car is parked. So I'm going to pan around here, show you what I see. So this is what we see here. So there you go, guys. I'm going to stop the video here and head back towards the car and hopefully continue this video. So it'll take me a number of minutes to get back to the car, but when it comes back on, it'll only be a second for you guys, where we going to, I suppose, take 3. So I'll be back in a second as far as you guys are concerned. So see you then. So, as you saw previously in the drive that we did and the walkabout we did, we're leaving Greystones Harbour. And let's continue this trip. I know the video has been a bit long. There won't be any editing, so I hope it's okay with you guys that I brought you along. Oh, darn, I missed the turn. Okay, that was silly. Anyway, we can turn around here anyway. I see the exit there that we'll be taking. Wow, it's a bit warm in the car today. It says on the clock it's 17 degrees outside. Yippee! Okay, as I said, we've done a walk around the harbour. So we're gonna head into Greystones village, which you will see. This guy in the van has no manners whatsoever. Basically, we could have stopped back there and then we could have got through a lot faster. Basically, the guy didn't have any patience. So like I said, we're in the town of Greystones, and be going into the village of Greystones, which you will see very shortly. As I said, okay, that was the Dart station, which was the end of that road where we just passed. And now we're coming into the village of Greystones. Now we came into the harbour. I didn't actually come into Greystones itself, but we came into the harbour entrance. So now we're in Greystones village itself. Now we do have outdoor dining at the moment. That started like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I think. Well, it was June, beginning of June. I think it was the 1st of June or something like that. But like I said, we're supposed to be opening up the bars and restaurants the 5th of July, but it could be delayed. That's the way it's looking at the moment. For indoor, outdoor dining. I hope we do open up. Not this week coming, but the week after. It's supposed to be the 5th of July, but like I said, the government, the Irish government, are going to make a decision later this week. Now, this pub here called the Burnaby, I used to drink in there many years ago. Many years ago. It's a famous pub here in Greystones. I used to come out in Greystones quite a lot in the old days. There was no YouTube then. There was no internet then. So you wouldn't have been able to see it. But what I'm going to do is head down the road here, go to Greystones Rugby Club, and show you guys. Now, I used to play rugby in school, but after I finished school I didn't do it anymore. Now that's the car park I'm going to park my car in when I'm going to finish this video. So this is basically the end of Greystones here. Which goes into another town. I think it's Kilcool or something. I can't remember. Like I said, I haven't been out this way in such a long time. And I'm just doing this on the fly, as they say. So I'm going to hit this roundabout here and head back to that car park that we had just passed and end the video. And then I'm going to do another video where if I can see if I can get the drone up. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk. I'm going to start the video outside the car and then walk down to the beach and see if I can fly my drone down there, which will be in part 2 if I can. So like I said, I haven't been out here. I haven't flown the drone down here before. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. We're well away from the airport. We're well away from the harbour. So hopefully I can make a drone video, which will be part 2 of this. So as you can see, I'm entering the car park here. Oh, there seems to be a playground here for kids. As you can see, we drive on the left side, the left-hand side of the road over here, not like the Americans or Mexico or other places like that. But let's see what kind of, if we get good parking here. Nice. There's parking beside this Nissan here. So I'm just going to, as you can see, I'm going to turn the car around, reverse in, because the light is bright from the sun. Now we got this guy coming out, as you'll see now in a second. Trying to park on the lines here. A little close to that car beside me now. I need to give them some more room so when the passenger gets in the car they won't bang off the side of me. So he's got plenty of room right beside me there. So thank you guys for watching what you've seen so far. Hopefully I can make a part 2 with the drone, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you can give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, that's up to you. Leave some comments, that would be great. That hill that I showed earlier in the video, I think it's Bray Head, but I'm not sure. So if somebody does know, who's watching this video locally, Dublin or Greystones or Bray, would probably know the name, but I don't know. I'm guessing it's Bray Head. They can leave a comment of what was that hill or mountain was called. I'd appreciate it. So as I said, guys, thank you guys, but I got my phone actually overheated and it stopped. So I was, as they say, ending this video, which I'm doing right now. And there won't be any edits in this video whatsoever. So I'm going to say thank you again, and catch you in the next video. Hopefully I can get the drone up, so that will go up I guess a couple of days or a few days after this video premieres, and you'll see part 2 where I start the video off starting from the car park here down to the beach, and then get some drone footage added to this video, and hopefully you'll enjoy part 2. But anyway, like I said earlier, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.